Hello, I'm Mike Wilson, web producer for Rare, and I've rounded up some of the Rare team members to answer questions for the Kinect for Xbox 360 Facebook community. Hopefully none of them are libelous. So George, our first question comes from the fantastically named Cooper Buzzin' Randy Mayer, probably not his real name, but how many sports will be on the game?
We'll have 6 full sports in the game, everything from the energetic track and field all the way through to the very gentle bowling, or obviously boxing, beach volleyball, we have football as well. And so there's a variety of different sports that appeal to a lot of people. We also have a bunch of mini games that extend the life of the game as well. And we also have a fantastic party mode that we've not really spoken too much about at this stage, but I'm sure a lot of people really enjoy playing when they get their hands on it.
Question from Khaled Wan. Is there a single player or do we always have to play co-op? Okay,
so you can play each sport single player if you want. Any of the sports can be played on your own. You can play cooperatively with 3 of the 6 sports in the package, and you can obviously play competitive with every single sport in the package. And also not forgetting live as well, so you can play single player and some sports cooperative over live. So there's a bunch of features for whether you're a single player or you have more people in the room that would like to play the game as well.
Hi Dave, Carlia Hancock asks, will there be any online play in Kinect Sports?
Yes, there's something we're very keen to support. Every sport is playable on live, and it's a mixture depending on the sport and what's most suitable. So you can play some of them versus, some of them cooperative. You can also upload your videos from the game and get to them from the internet and relive your best moments.
Paul Robinson and Bobby Cooper asks, how much space is required for the sensor to work properly?
It depends on the experience you've got. So you could have something where you're just standing still in front of the camera and you need maybe sort of 1.5 meters away from the sensor, that's all. But there again, obviously, if you're playing something like football, you're going to want a little space side to side because you want to be able to jump around a little bit. But it's been designed to work in your living room, so a couple of meters really, that's it.
Amani Khan asks, let's say if you have people moving in the background, exactly how would Kinect sense you?
Okay, so the great thing about Kinect is it's got a 3D camera on it, so it really senses depth. So if someone is behind you, just as you can see somebody is behind you, Kinect can do the same thing, so there's not a problem with this at all.
James Sykowski asks, will there be any voice control in the game?
With sports, we wanted to concentrate on the skeletal tracking part of it because we thought that was the real magic, the thing that had never been seen before, so we decided not to put voice in it just for that reason.
Richard Hay and Mackenzie Price ask, will the game get add-ons or updates in the future that will include more sports?
Okay, so we're very much focused on the 6 sports at the moment. We're not actually looking specifically at DLC. We have the 6 sports in the package, and then we'll look at potential prototypes that may make it as DLC or potentially into a future product.
And finally for you, George, Aaron Vigras asks, is there going to be a skateboard game on there, like the E3 announced trailer from 2 years ago?
So skateboarding was actually one of the sports that we did look at way back when, but we decided not to include it in the compendium for a whole bunch of different reasons. But yeah, skateboarding won't actually be in this first iteration of Kinect Sports.
Bobby Cooper asks, will there be shooting games online like Call of Duty?
Obviously, we've not done anything with first-person shooters at the moment, but I've already got some pretty good ideas we could do with Kinect.
I'll be the judge of that, Nick.
One of the ones, if you think about it, quite obviously, if we're tracking your skeleton, we're tracking your head, we're tracking your shoulders. If you start to move around instinctively like you do when you're sat there playing with a joypad, you could start to bring that into a first-person shooter. So if you like, you're controlling the camera without really consciously controlling the camera, just using Kinect. That's one of the first things I'd love to try.
That's it for now. Thanks to the Rare team and everyone who submitted a question, except the person who asked if Kinect Sports was based on real life. The game launches in November. Until then, check out rare.co.uk for more news and videos. See you guys later.